We interrupt this transmission to bring you the following live broadcast.
How's everyone doing tonight? Woo! It's Wednesday. It's 6 o'clock somewhere. With
John
ready in his chair. And almost 10 whole people watching from home. Are you?
I don't know what's happening. I have no idea what's going on right now. Oh, I see what's going on. I can't hear shit. Okay, cool. We're good. I can't hear anything because everything's muted. That's fine. Everything's muted on my end. You guys can hear it. Yeah, I think I broke it, Maximo. I don't know. I think it's working now. I think we're good. It stopped for a minute there. I think. All right, I'm going to say this. We were originally supposed to have Nick John Gabriel Lucido as a guest today. And normally when we have Nick John Gabriel Lucido as a guest, we have major tech issues. And so far, we are having major tech issues. I don't know what happened. It seems to be working now. I don't even have my headphones on. I'm going to put my headphones on now. Hold on. I still got the AC on. There we go. We're going to turn that off. All right. I think things are working now. Things were not working for a minute there. That is... usually when we have Exham Priory boys in, we have problems like that. Originally scheduled to have Nick John Gabriel Lucido, but he was unable to make it today. But that's okay. We'll all see him on Friday night at Good Bar. Now it's because Nick John Gabriel Lucido isn't here. Well, see, if Nick were here, I would be blaming it on Nick being here. Because that's usually how things go. We get those XM Priory boys, we get Nick or Dan in the studio, something goes catastrophically wrong. So I'm not going to say that it's because Nick isn't here. I'm going to say it's because Nick was scheduled as a guest. So. Hey, Joe, who won Prom King? I couldn't make it to the show. Yes. I was going to wait till John got here to start talking about the punk rock prom and the awards, but King Maximo is in the chat. Maximo, the prom king. It's because he's the age of a high school student. I don't know. No, everybody looked good, man. You guys looked, Rosie and Maximo, they looked great. Ange and I looked great. John looked great. The dudes from Rags to Stitches all looked great. Everybody who dressed up looked amazing. And we'll talk more about that later because I want to make fun of John for not being best dressed this year. Yeah. Hey man, you earned it. You guys looked great. You deserved it. Congratulations, prom king and queen, Maximo and Rosie. And it was a heck of a show. It was a good time. So here's the thing. The episode is recording. No, the episode's not recording. The episode is not recording, so I should hit. No, that might break it. It won't even let me. The episode's not recording, so I'm going to have to download the episode. I don't even know how this is going to work. I got to figure out, I guess we're just going to put audio only up on Spotify this week. Did we freeze again? I have the stream going over here, and it looks like it froze again. So, who knows? Shit's going haywire. Whatever. I'm here. Just smoke crack and it'll fix everything. No, I think that's the opposite of what will happen if anybody around here smokes crack. This sounds very complicated. I don't know what's happening. We're having issues. Yay, tech issues. I don't know what's going on. I'm just here. I didn't touch nothing. Everything should be working properly, but nothing's working properly. I don't. These damn Windows updates, man. Have I tried turning it off and back on? No, and here's why. Because if I turn it off and back on, then I got to get you a whole new YouTube link and a whole new Facebook link, and like it won't be associated with the Facebook event page. So, yeah. At least the audio's recording, I think. Yes, the audio's recording, so I can at least put that out on Spotify, which will actually save me a lot of time after the show because I'm not uploading the video version of the show to... I don't know. Things are broken. I have no idea. I'll blame John. Oh, is it moving? It's moving. Okay. Because like when I hit a button over here, it froze over here, and I'm like, what's going on? I don't know. Come on, man. You know how that works. You've seen the episode of South Park where the... Yes, I have. Oh, spooky ghost. It's ectoplasm. Yeah, no, yes, I'm well aware. Unplug it, plug it back in. No, that's the crazy part, is I actually did reboot before the show because I had a Windows update that's been like, do you want to update your computer for like the last week? And I'm just like, no, I don't want to have to save everything and then reopen everything. So I finally did it today, thinking, oh, you know, now I don't want it to fuck with the show like it did last time I didn't do the Windows update. So I did the Windows update. Everything was fine until I started the show. So I don't know what's going on. But we do not have a backup of the video this week. We'll have backup of the audio. So Spotify listeners, if you're usually watching the video, click over to YouTube. And we'll be hopefully back on video on Spotify next week. That's the only platform that's going to be affected by any of this is Spotify. So, oh well. But yeah, everything, I got a new chair. Finally, after all these weeks of, like, I've been sitting in this, like, really shitty task chair that I got for when I had a booth to record in. So that was my chair for when I was recording work. And that was the only time I was using that chair. And then I started working out here. And then my chair broke, so I had to bring that chair out here. But now I have a whole new chair. They were supposed to send it with a headrest that had my name on it, but they clearly did not. So I talked to customer service. They're going to get back to me tomorrow, apparently. Also, this thing has LEDs. But the kicker is you can't see the LEDs if I'm sitting in the chair. Make it make sense. I just did. Tell them about the I'm talking about the LED lights, and Ange pops in the chat. Tell them about the LED lights. Yeah. Yeah, no, this has got LED lights. I should have strobe lights going the entire show. Nah. I know a couple of people who that would not do great for. I got friends who can't come to shows because like the lights will fuck with them like really bad. So we're not gonna start using strobe lights on here. It's bad enough I got the two going in the back there with the red and the blue. Yeah, let me see if I can get this thing. See if we can get these LEDs going. I'm gonna push a button here. Somewhere, there's the button. There we go. See, it's got LED lights. But like you can't see them if I'm sitting in the chair. It makes no sense. I do love a good strobe light, but like also you got to worry about people with epilepsy, Like, even these can lights, we played a show at Timeless Babes. We brought the can lights, and they were like, just make sure they're not flashing. Like, okay. So we had to go downstairs, because we had them just set to the music, and then we had to go downstairs and, like, change the settings so that they were static. Because it would have fucked with one of the band members. Buy our merch. Merch at ThinkSoJoE.com. Get your Ask John t-shirts. Get your Joe's Barbecue t-shirts. I gotta get me a new... Maximo wants to see Rosie have a seizure. Dude, trust me, you do not want to see your girl have a seizure. Anybody close to you, you don't want to see them have a seizure, man. That's not fun. But Joe uses red and blue in the background because he's secretly a Bills fan. We all know it. Nice try. Not true. Use red and blue because they show up on camera. Show up on camera better. In Christmas, I'll switch the blue to green. I don't know. All the sports teams I like don't have colors that really work for, like, background lighting on the show. Right? I can't use, like, blue and gold. Like, the gold is not going to show up well. So then you know. You know that's not a pleasant experience. Yeah. But, yeah. Yeah, LED lights for some reason. They look cool, but you can't see them. Unless I, like, raise my arms, I could sit like this the whole time. No, I'm not doing that. But, yeah, Punk Rock Prom was this weekend. Maximo and Rosie, King and Queen. John, no longer best dressed. I'm going to pick on him a little bit when he gets here. That went to Mikey from the Rags to Stitches, who have already confirmed that they're going to play Punk Rock Prom next year. Hey, Uncle Joe, how you doing? Hey, I'm going to the Cleveland Browns Stadium in November, late November. Is that a good or a bad idea? Take shrooms and stare at the chair. I don't. Maybe it'd be cooler if I did drugs. Maybe I could just sit in the other chair and watch the chair. But, like, there's LED lights. They're there. They exist. I'm going to see the Niners beat the Browns. That's what I'm going to see. I'm looking forward to seeing the Niners play the Browns. It'll be my third stadium seeing a Niners game in. It'll be my third Niners game. And I'm hoping it's a lot better experience than going to see them at Highmark Stadium. That's the name of the place. I had to think about it. I'm like, Ralph Wilson Stadium? Rich Stadium? No. Should be good. I got so obnoxiously high the other night when sending Rosie stupid memes. It was definitely interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's not my thing. Ange and I send each other stupid memes all the time, and we don't have to be on drugs for that. I've seen the Niners now in Santa Clara. I've seen them in Buffalo, and now I'm going to see them in Cleveland, which is, there was talk of like, oh, they're gonna move that game, and it's gonna be one of the London games or over one of the overseas games, and thankfully it wasn't, because now I get to go. I get to go root for my team, wear my jersey. It was from 2 feet in front of you. It was me and my cousin at a family reunion one day. We're like 5 feet away from each other and just texting each other instead of like paying attention to anybody else around us. Unlike the last time, which if Ange is watching, she knows exactly what I'm talking about. Last time I saw the 49ers play was certainly not a win. And I left at halftime, but I left at halftime because of obnoxious-ass Bills fans and not because of the score of the game. Like, I'm a Sabres fan. I've sat through plenty of blowouts. I don't leave early. I'm not a beat the traffic guy, but this was, the stadium was so shitty. Like, they don't have actual seats. They have benches. So sit in the bench. No, well, so I was bitching about taxis or something. So I was trying to get an Uber out of here, and a taxi pulled up, and he was like, "Hey, you want to ride?" Like, yeah, okay, sure. And he only charged me, I think, like $10 more than what I would have paid in an Uber. Check my messenger. I didn't get anything in Messenger. Anyway, yeah, no, I didn't get anything in Messenger, so I'm looking at it. It's right here. Although I'm sure I know exactly what, yeah, I knew exactly, there it is. I knew exactly what it was going to be. No, what I was bitching about was there was a huge snowstorm the night before, and we had to drive home from Rochester in that because we played a show the night before. And, they hire people to shovel out the stadiums, but they don't shovel out the actual seats. They just shovel the steps. So you got to kind of make your own foothole to, put your feet in. So you're not standing on a snow pile very uncomfortably the whole time. So, I got myself a nice little groove dug out, and there's this, really drunk ass Bills fan next to me. And he's just nudging me over to my right, and now I'm standing on a fucking snow pile watching my team get blown out in a stadium where I had to dig out my own seat in the first place. Like, come on. That's a shitty game day experience. Like, it's not even, like, I don't give a fuck if the on the field product isn't going my way. That is a shitty stadium experience, and I'm hoping when you guys open the new stadium here that it'll be a better experience. Not just for me, but for the Bills fans in general, because that shit sucked. That was also the game where, like, a Bills fan beat up a little girl that survived cancer. Or pushed her or something. I don't remember what happened. Like, that's not a knock on all Bills fans. But some Bills fans just don't know when to fucking... Some Bills fans are just too over the top, I guess is the word. But, I'd rather be at a hockey game anyway. Which, we're getting closer to hockey season. A couple of months. Which means the prospect games will be going in a month or so. Which are really cool if you haven't been to one. They're at the Harbor Center. It's $10 to get in. You just sit wherever you want. You're watching all these guys that are going to be like in the big leagues in like 2 years. Like I saw JJ Peterka playing 3 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that in one of those. And the first time I went, I just kind of stumbled upon it. Like I was on my way to buy Aquabats tickets at the Town Ballroom box office. And I was on Facebook. And Sabres were streaming the Prospects game. I'm like, yo, is this something anybody could go to? And they're like, yeah, just come on down. It's $10. Like, oh, okay, cool. I got $10. So I wound up inadvertently in a hockey game. John should be here anytime now. And then we'll make fun of him for no longer being best dressed. In the meantime, Reese just walked in. She's sniffing my shoes. Anyway. So I had a guy come over this morning. They're talking about, my landlady's talking about putting central air in here, which might make it a lot better for content creation, because then it can be cool in here and I don't have to turn it off to actually work. In the meantime, we're just buying shit that's like supposed to cool you off. I got these like neck fans because we saw Leland had them. And Andrew's like, "Oh, I want one of those." And I'm like, "It's cheaper to it's Prime Day. We'll buy one right now." So we bought two. I bought one for her, one for me. Then we got like these headbands that are supposed to cool you off. And doing what I can to beat the heat because it's been ridiculous. And of course, the 92 degree day in over the weekend was the day of punk rock prom, so we're all dressed up. Some of us, most of us, I don't know. A lot of us are dressed up, and it's 90 something degrees. Thankfully, it was super cool inside Nietzsche's. All the bands were really cool. The photo booth turned out pretty cool. We got everybody got who got their pictures taken, got photos. There's me and Andy. I'm trying to get it. Here it is. And I got this one of me and Ange that we took a while ago. Brandon's in the chat. Barbecue. That's my life. People just pop in my chat just to say barbecue. I was saying the other day, because Ange just got me at like 40%. I was saying if we do throw one, we need to get a dunk tank. So we could put President Goosoggle up there. Try and dunk him. I think everybody would have a good time with that. Especially if we gotta put John up there. Who out of our group do you guys want to see like on a dunk tank and get it like actually get dunked? Like I think because I feel like that would be kind of fun, actually. So if we go for it, we got to go all out, right? Maximo, you want to see Maximo on the dunk tank? I'd like to see Maximo on the dunk tank. I want to see John trying to dunk Maximo. Just to hear the trash talk. Because one, I don't believe in John's ability to actually throw a ball accurately. But also I feel like the two of them would massively trash talk each other. I'd like to see John up there. John trash talking everybody. Wouldn't and the fun part is like nobody would actually have to hit the target because Jill would just walk up and just hit the button, just knock John in. Dunk tank rental is $250. I think that's actually a pretty good price if you could get one for $250. Because we were talking about it the other day, and I was getting higher prices. I was hearing higher prices than that. So yeah, I don't know. That'd be fun, right? A POTUS XXX dunk tank. Like the whole crew just, Rosie wants to see Maximo up there too. I think it'd be great. I think if it happens, I think we're gonna have to. Yeah. Dunk-samo. Rosie's just gonna be like, no, give me all the balls. I'm gonna sink him as many times as I can. Bastard will play the barbecue. I don't know. You got me at like a 40% right now. You want to dunk ThinkSoJoE. Of course you do. No, we are not Bills fans. We're also not good. Most of us are not Cowboys fans either. Hi, Mom. I guess I'll watch my mouth. My mom is here. My whole family's in the... My uncle was here earlier. My mom's here now. 41%. See, he sent me a dunk tank rental, $275, listed a week ago in Buffalo. I think if we do it, we got to go all out and we got to get the. I think if we do it, we got to go all out and we got to get the. We got to get a dunk tank. I think that would be. I think we'd all appreciate being able to dunk each other. But I'm just picturing Dewey up there in the Goose-Ogle costume. That's what I said, like 40%. Yeah, everybody's saying they want to see you in the dunk tank. Maximo, everybody's saying they want to see you in the dunk tank. Rosie wants to take a couple of shots at you. I'm sure John would love to take some shots at you. Dunk tank adds 1%. So 41%. Hello, Steph. We're talking about getting all our friends up on the dunk tank. Hypothetically. Theoretically. We were talking about how shitty the Bills Stadium is. Because I was wondering, because my uncle was in the chat, he's a Browns fan. I'm like, how shitty's the Browns Stadium? Is it okay for, like, if I go in November? We're talking about getting a dunk tank. Maximo says, Rosie wants to see me wet, and that's why she wants to do it. I mean, she could just turn the hose on you. I don't know. I've always I've previously, yeah, I know you're getting a new stadium there in Ohio. You guys are on your own putting such lovely pictures of this barbecue, and I'm only up to 40.
That's the dunk tank, huh? Talking all that
Hey,
shit.
look, it's the former best dressed at punk rock prom.
No. That was bought. That was rigged.
How was it rigged?
No. Let's change the subject here.
No. How was it rigged? You're telling now. You come in here. You're saying that the voting was rigged here because you didn't win.
I mean, I didn't have my suit. I had to think of something really quick.
So that doesn't make it rigged. That was just an unfortunate circumstance for you that you didn't have the suit you were trying to get. Yes. That doesn't mean it was rigged. It was on the up and up.
Okay.
Gabriel Lucido, they were the ones. They made it all happen.
Hey, you didn't win. Maxwell didn't win. He only won prom king and prom queen.
Well, Rosie won prom queen.
Prom queen, yes. So it was fine, and his best dress.
Yeah, it was Mikey from Rags to Stitches.
I should have worn the dress.
You should have worn the dress. If you would have worn the dress, you might have won. It was Nick John Gabriel Lucido was one of the people picking.
Yeah.
You should have worn the dress with his face on it.
I should have.
You totally would have won if you wore that.
I probably would have.
The dude who won was wearing a dress.
Best dress. Name of the game.
It was best dressed, not best dress, but I don't know. I personally, I thought Dave was a lock from Bastard. I thought he was a lock for it.
Oh yeah.
But he did not win either. So
I'm kind of watching a show on the way here. Dunk tank.
We're gonna get you up in the dunk tank. Well, we're gonna get Maximo up.
I can throw, okay? I play baseball, by the way. I can throw, by the way. So you're talking all that shit, and I'm not even here. I can throw. Wait till you get in there. I'll show you.
Maximo says, "Hey John, I won and you didn't. Just in case you forgot, I thought I'd remind you."
Oh, you did. Fuck you.
Dave always wears dresses, so that wasn't special for him. John is coming in hot. John's pissed.
It's been a rough day.
Man. Yeah, we're saying we're going to put Maximo up in the dunk tank. Or I can't wait to hear the trash talk between you guys if we get a dunk tank. Okay, like 45%, because this is starting to sway me a little bit. 45% in favor of a barbecue. It's building up.
And knowing Joe and Maximo, they probably would just walk up and push the button.
That's exactly what I think would happen. Joe will just smack the button, knock you in, buy our merch, and go see a show on Friday. And there's a bunch of shows on Friday. Every single show we're talking about tonight is on Friday night. This one is at the Bug Jar in Rochester. It is $5 Friday, featuring Blue Envy, Orange Dog Club, Slick Mick, and the Novatones. You read that right. It's a $5 show. Once a month, we're throwing it back to the good old days and only charging $5 at the door. This month, we have Blue Envy, Orange Dog Club, and Slick Mick and the Novatones. That's 8 p.m. doors, 9 p.m. music, 21 plus at the door, 18 to 20-year-old entry with advance ticket, available at bugjar.com until 12:30 p.m. the day of the show. And this is Blue Envy, and this song is called I Stand With Them on All WNY. ThinkSoJoE Show.
It's simply true. The
That was Blue Envy on all WNY Think So Joe show. The song called I Stand With Them. The dude that won Best Dressed, Rosie said to him, out, here's my trophy, and pointed at me. The Rags guys were all saying, shit, put it when we were... What? I don't know what you're trying to say there, Maximo. Type that again. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, catch that band at the Bug Jar. Saturday, $5 show. No, Friday, rather, $5 show.
Mm-hmm.
Part of their $5 Fridays series. They're doing that once a month. Shout out to Nietzsche's, by the way, who were amazing hosts for the punk rock prom. We actually, all the bands actually made some money.
That's good.
I was a little worried at first because it started off a little slow. So it's like, I hope we break even. But we not only broke even, we doubled what we needed to break even. So I had a stroke typing that. I was looking at my toes while doing it. It's a long way down to look for Maximo. That's a tall dude.
Mm-hmm.
Though they were all making comments about Maximo being Rosie's trophy.
Oh.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, you look good, though. You look good at prom.
Who?
You.
Yeah.
Yeah, for something you threw together at the last minute, that looked pretty good.
Joe wanted me to wear the tie on my head.
On your head?
Yeah.
You didn't even wear a tie.
I know. I decided not to go with the tie. So I look like a ninja.
John just walking around with one button unbuttoned.
Yeah, I was like...
I don't know.
Like,
I looked good and I was in my style. Like I was doing the Two-Face thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where I had the half red, half black, including my shoes. And after the show, we went to we tried to go to Gabriel's Gate.
Yeah.
Because we knew Rags were going there.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they just got there right before the kitchen closed, which meant we got there after the kitchen closed.
Oh.
And since we don't drink, there was no reason for us to stick around, so we walked back over to Jim's. And we're just getting all kinds of compliments as we're walking up Allen Street. Like, oh man, you guys look so great. I love the outfit. Oh man, even your shoes match your suit. Like yeah, man. Maximo's telling Rosie he wants to go all out next year and win 2 years in a row, but Angela's already told me she's already like thinking about how we're gonna win next year. So it's such a fun event, and I can tell you, Rags to Stitches is gonna be on it again next year.
Yeah,
100%. I can confirm that right now. I don't know when it is, I don't know where it is, but Rags to Stitches is gonna be on it. They are planning their tour around it.
cool.
So that's cool. And hopefully we'll be able to play it. Because we had to drop off this time. Which I hate doing, but what are you going to do? Consequences, man. Circumstances and consequences. And wear your earplugs. That means you.
I wore my earplugs at the show. You saw them.
Are you talking about the last show we played?
Yeah, the
prom. Okay.
I had them in the whole day.
Okay, good.
Until I got in the car and I forgot they were still in my ear.
I do that all the time. I'll get home like, oh shit, these are still my ears. Fuck. Or at the very least, they'll still be like draped around my neck because I took them out of my ears but didn't put them away. And then I'll find them like the next day, like on the floor by the door. Like, oh shit, what are these doing on the floor? Oops.
I went straight home after the show. I had a drink and went to bed.
We went to Jim's, and then we came home and I worked. Steph says no. I don't know what Steph's saying no about. I hope she's not saying no about the earplugs because, like, seriously, somebody very close to us has severe ear damage because she wasn't wearing earplugs one time. And like, we absolutely encourage everybody to wear earplugs. That's important.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I went 25 years without wearing earplugs. I finally relented, like, all right, I guess I'll start wearing earplugs now that I'm in a band again. And now I don't leave home without them. They're in my pocket right now.
Oh.
And play what's in Joe's pockets. I got my earplugs right here. They need to be cleaned, but I got them.
I don't know. I feel like it's my fault.
I feel like it's my fault, so I feel like it's Milky's fault. I feel like if we didn't play Milky's, that shit wouldn't have happened.
Who knows?
Anyway. Yeah, no, like, we were... she said her LDL level, which is the loudness discomfort level, her LDL level is 60 decibels. Which means, like, she can't go outside without earplugs. Or she is in, like, actual pain, like, physical pain. And that is the craziest, like reading about that was, like, the craziest, like, eye-opening thing. Like, man, I'm glad I wear these fucking earplugs. And I saw a bunch of other people posting, man, you know, sharing her posts and saying, hey, I never thought about wearing, I maybe wear earplugs like 2 days in my life, and now I wear earplugs and now I'm going to wear earplugs all the time because this happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had people in my comments like, I started wearing earplugs because you were always wearing earplugs. Like, yeah. Like, protect your hearing. Like somebody said in Andy's post, somebody in the comments said, you know, protect your ears. You only have one set. So yeah, wear earplugs. We bring earplugs to every show. We have them in our merch box. We have the foam earplugs. Like, I understand why she didn't want to wear them, because like those things suck to wear on stage.
What? I mean,
Maximus has got to go to bastard practice. By the way, he won prom king. You know you're going to hear about this every day for the next until next year's prom.
shove that crown up his ass.
They looked. I tell you what, man, those crowns look good on them.
I even had an extra set of these in my bag. She could have used.
And there was a set in our toolbox that she could have used. Just she didn't ask. We didn't know. Would have absolutely been like, yo, here's earplugs. But we got the foam ones always in our merch box. We will give them to you. Like, if you come to a Brain Dead show, we will give you earplugs. Like, we don't even charge it. Like, here's a set of earplugs. Put these in. We played with Main Breaker one night, and those guys were super fucking loud. And we're just sitting there. We took our iPad that we have for, like, you know, taking credit cards. We took that and we pulled up like a drawing program and we just wrote, "We have earplugs," and put that on the table. And everybody's like, "Yo, can I get a pair?" Like, yeah, absolutely. Here, these guys are fucking loud. So yeah, no, it's you know, like, and Steph, don't feel like an ass. Like, everybody says that shit. Everybody. Anytime I've ever said, "Oh, everybody wear your earplugs," people are always like, "Oh no, I'm already deaf," you know, say something stupid like that. And like, this isn't even about hearing loss. This is about, like, she is in physical pain from from anything above like 60 decibels, which is a ridiculously low, you know, threshold for sound tolerance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a normal person is something like, what did I say, like 80 to 120 or something like that. Like, and she's a 60. So absolutely wear your damn earplugs. Like, you know, like, I can't force you to wear earplugs. And I've never been the person who's like, you know, no, wear the fucking earplugs. But, you know, I'm going to sit here and say you should wear the earplugs.
Mhm.
You know, like, you know, and of course, you know, we're friends with all the old metalheads and the old punks, and they're, oh, fucking earplugs, man. No, it's not fucking metal. You know, those kind of people. We're friends with those kind of people. And, you know, let them fucking damage their hearing if they want to. It's their body, but you can, it's, you know, it's preventable.
Mhm.
So she wants to encourage everybody to wear earplugs. I want to encourage everybody to wear earplugs. Our friends who know what happened want everybody to wear earplugs. Like, we're all, you know, we all realize how important this is now. Like, I mean, I kind of realized, like, how important, but I didn't realize, like, how much damage you could actually do. Like, I knew you could do damage, but I thought it was, like, hearing loss. This, like, it's not even about the hearing loss. It's, like, this is physical pain. So, yeah, wear your damn earplugs. You're not too punk rock for fucking earplugs. You're not too metal for fucking earplugs.
Mhm.
You know, it doesn't make you look like a pussy. It's, no, you got one set of fucking ears. Fucking protect them. And I go to shows with people and I notice, like, dude, they don't have earplugs in. Like, dude, why aren't you wearing earplugs? And Michael Delano's mom commented on my post. She said, I got to show this to Michael. I've been trying to get him to wear earplugs for years. Well, yeah, but he's young, so he feels invincible. He feels like, that's not going to happen to me. It can happen to people. It's happened. It's happened to somebody close to us. And we want... Yes, Mark, it is Wednesday. We want to encourage everybody to wear your damn earplugs. You know, you'll still be able to hear everything. You get a good set of earplugs, you know. I don't leave home without them. But yeah, anyway. John, you're not best dressed anymore.
No. No. No, not this year.
Nah. Who'd you order your suit through that it never got to you?
Boy, it got to me, but it didn't fit.
Oh, that's right. It didn't fit. What, was it too big?
Yeah, except for the jacket.
Okay. And my jacket was a little too small. That's why I never buttoned it up. Like, everything fit. It was just like, I'm too fat for that jacket. I don't look fat, but I'm fucking fat.
I'm fucking skinny. It didn't stop me from getting busy.
Did you once get busy in a Burger King bathroom?
How do you know? You knew what I was going for.
I'm surprised you didn't just follow it up with, no, it was Subway. Yeah, no, I obviously I got that reference.
I had my own dance. Axl Rose.
I was so looking forward to you doing that on stage, and you didn't.
No, I was nervous.
Nah, you sounded good, though.
I haven't sang in like 3 years. Like,
You sounded good, though. I got a video I never put up, but somebody put up video.
What am I doing up here? Maximo was very encouraging. He's like, you got this.
That's all you need sometimes, I think. I think with you, that's all you need is, dude, you got this, man.
I've been having a rough.
Like, you second guess yourself, and then somebody tells you, man, you got this, and then you just go and fucking nail it.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I did okay.
The last couple of days has been rough for me.
Yeah?
My mental health's been crazy.
Ah.
But I'm just, like, burnt out, I feel like.
I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as my clothing brand, Punk Rock Threads, says, mental health is punk.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
No, this is I think this is what we want to do here. Is we want to get rid of these old ways of thinking, right? We want to get rid of these old, like, no, you can't go talk to a therapist, man. That's not punk. You know, we want to get rid of, oh, you don't want to wear earplugs. That's not punk. We're going to get rid of that shit, man. Punk rock is what you want punk rock to be, you know?
Yeah.
And there's this stigma about mental health, particularly for men, like, nah, fuck that shit. You need to talk to somebody, go to a fucking therapist, talk to somebody, tell people what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, that's why, we don't put those numbers up at the end of the show for no fucking reason, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, those are there so you guys can see, like, here, I'll put them up right the fuck now. They're here just, if you need somebody, you could call these numbers, you could talk to somebody, like, that shit's important.
And I have.
Yeah, I know you have.
I made a phone call a couple of days, like maybe a day ago, or 2 days ago, my therapist.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I might go back for a little bit.
All right, yeah.
So, I got ways of dealing with it. Like, I got steps that she taught me to get me out of it.
I'll tell you, like, in the time I've known you, you have grown a lot as far as your mental health.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you definitely handle things a lot better.
Yeah.
And like, I think part of that is like you've got like friends who actually give a shit about you now,
Yeah. Yeah, I felt like that, But, yeah, I feel like I got great friends. A lot better friends than I had.
Yeah.
That
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you've got actual friends now. You've got people who really care about you and want to make sure you're good, Over $5 fucking a month. Yeah, shit was dumb. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you got friends who give a shit about you now and want to make sure you're okay, that you can talk to. And, and even if you don't, there's those numbers that we put up on the screen at the end of every show.
Yeah, it's been rough because I just haven't been going to work. And just sleeping in. And
I've been lazy about.
Yeah.
Been lazy. I've been lazy about work too, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna get cracking on that. I had to get up at fucking 8. I got up at 7 this morning. Fucking 7. Because I went outside the other day. My landlady. First of all, so I get this letter from the fucking electric company. And it says, "Oh, we're reminding you of your disconnect notice." Like, what the fuck disconnect notice? I have an agreement. I'm paying the rest of this off, like, in 3 days. They're like, "Oh, you're at risk of disconnection if you don't pay us by," what I thought said July 16th, which is today. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's not right. I'm supposed to pay them by the 18th. What the hell's this shit? So I'm like calling the electric company to find out what's going on. And my landlady pulls up and she says, "Oh, just the person I want to talk to." I'm like, okay. So I hang up on the electric company. Like, what's up? You gonna be around Wednesday between 8 and 9 in the morning? Like, yeah, I guess. She's like, "Oh, I got a guy coming. He's gonna appraise the house and see if we can get central air." Like, yeah, okay, I'll be here. Nice guy too.
That's good.
Yeah. So I was up at I got up at 7 so I could like clean up the house a little bit. And guy came over. He did, took some measurements and was like, "Okay, cool. I'm gonna go downstairs and then I'll head upstairs." Like, all right, sounds good, man. Thanks. And then I'm like, I might as well just stay up. My chair's on the way. Mm-hmm. I've been wanting a new chair for months now. Finally got one. I was looking at Prime Day deals, and they had a similar chair to this one, but it was like, it's this much money, but it's this much shipping. Like, I ain't fucking I don't want to pay for shipping. I'm a Prime member. Like, yeah, it's a Prime Day deal, but like, why am I paying for shipping? Mm-hmm. And then somebody in the the reviews section said something like, "Oh, you know, if you go on their website, you could get your chair customized, and it's not much more money." And so I went on, and they're like, "Oh, you know, do you want a custom headrest? It's free." Like, yeah, I want a custom headrest. So I ordered one. It says ThinkSoJoE on it. It's got like red trim on it, and I got the GT player one. I didn't get my headrest. Everything else was the chair's comfortable. It was nice. So everything was in the box. But yeah, didn't get my headrest. So waiting on customer service now. Anyway, so I called the electric company. And they're like, yeah, we have no idea why you're getting this disconnect notice. Like, you don't have a disconnect. Like, there's no disconnect order. You're not going to get turned off. And then I realized that the thing doesn't even say April. It says, or the thing doesn't even say July. It says April 16th. I'm like, wait, I just realized this says April. She says, are you sure it went to the right person? I'm like, it's got my name. It's got my account number. It's got my address. It's got the right amount of money. But it says I'm getting cut off on April 16th, which was 3 months ago. Like, they're like, yeah, don't worry about it. Just as long as you pay us that money by the 18th, you're good. Like, okay, cool. So, yeah. Good job, National Grid. This, of course, comes less than a month after my gas got turned off accidentally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, yeah. They turned off my gas because I don't know why. I set up a payment arrangement. They were like, yeah, everything's cool. And then just like, for whatever reason, they didn't get rid of the disconnect. So they came and disconnected my shit. I'm like going to take showers. I'm like, why is my water not heating up? Like, why did my dryer not go? Like, what's going on? And then they're like, I realized my gas was off. I'm like, what? So I'm calling them like, what the hell? They're like, oh, sorry. We'll send somebody out in the next 24 hours. This is only like it was on a Wednesday, so it was either last week or the week before. It was ridiculous. Like, how dumb. That's my luck. My fucking gas gets accidentally turned off. Anyway, what are we playing next here? Okay, these guys over here. Coming up on Friday night. All these shows are on Friday night, by the way. The Buffalo Rager. We've got 3 rippin' rock and roll bands in the club this Saturday, Friday, July 18th. It's Uncle Ben's Remedy, plus TJ Zindel and the Sure Things, and Kevin Sampson and the Night Shift at Nietzsche's. Doors are at 8 p.m., show at 9 p.m. There's a $10 cover. See more. And you could go to buffalo-rager.eventbrite.com for tickets. That's Friday, July 18th, 8 p.m., $10 at 248 Allen Street, Nietzsche's. And 21 plus on that one. I don't even need to see that listed anywhere because I know that's Nietzsche's policy. It could be 18, actually, because they told me we could have done 18 for the prom, but we all decided that we didn't see a point in spending the extra money to do it. So, but anyway, Uncle Ben's Remedy. And this song is called Drink to Remember on All WNY. ThinkSoJoE Show.
Remember that night in the gravel pit when I told you all I could handle it. Then I threw up all over myself. What a night. Remember that night when the street light broke and all of us hooligans were standing below. Then a neighbor that called up your mama, we had to confess. I don't drink to forget. I could do that on my own. I drink to remember. drank and we danced and we started to know that we're all gonna be okay. We're all gonna be okay. We're okay. We don't drink to forget. We could do that on our own. We drink to remember all the good friends that have come and gone. And one drink for memory, I see we go on a bender. Drink to remember.
Uncle Ben's Remedy on all WNY ThinkSoJoE show. The song called Drink to Remember. You can catch them Friday night at Nietzsche's. You can catch all these bands Friday night somewhere. So. And there's actually like, it's all good bands playing on Friday night. Like all of these bands, like, how do you choose? I know why I'm choosing who I'm choosing. But like, there's so many good bands playing Friday night. In and around Buffalo, Rochester. Like, just within a couple hours of here, you could go catch some amazing bands. Like, where even is this show? No, that one's the one. That one I know where that one is. This one's at Montage. So a couple of these are in Rochester, a couple of these in Buffalo. So, yeah. Friday night is it took me forever to program the show again this week because Facebook's events algorithm is shit. But we got got it done. Got four songs to play from 4 bands playing this weekend. All on Friday night. Like Uncle Ben's Remedy, if you haven't seen them, you saw them with me at the Grosh album release.
Yeah.
Incredible band. Like, really fun to go see. You can catch them with TJ Zindel and the Sure Things. TJ from Last Conservative, apparently. And Kevin Sampson and the Night Shift, who are also amazing. Jill's here. You missed us telling everybody to wear earplugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't really miss them much. Just earplugs.
Talked about earplugs. We talked about mental health. We talked about John not being the best dressed at prom anymore.
Talked about putting me in a dunk tank.
Talked about putting him in a dunk tank. Well, we were talking about putting Maximo in the dunk tank. And you just the trash talk that he would be giving you when you're trying to dunk him.
Yeah. I think it'd be more fun if I was in a dunk tank.
Oh, believe me, I think a lot of people would also want to dunk you too. So I've been nominated to go in the dunk tank. I think Dewey, as President Goosaggle, should go in the dunk tank.
I'll go in the dunk tank. I'll even bring Elmo with me. I know Joe wants to dunk Elmo.
Yeah, I'm sure she does.
Joe too, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm hovering around 45% right now.
Yeah.
But that is if it happens, dunk tank. Dunk tank. We're gonna make sure Maximo goes up. We're gonna make sure John goes up. We're gonna make sure Dewey goes up. I'll go up.
What dunk tank?
We're talking about if there's a barbecue, we're gonna get a dunk tank. Just the idea of watching John try to dunk Maximo is like selling me on this whole concept right now. John says he can throw pretty good.
I play baseball.
He played baseball.
And softball.
I played baseball too. That don't mean I can throw. Jill has access to a dunk tank.
That's cool.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think having the whole POTUS crew like and a dunk tank. All the shit talking we all do to each other normally, now imagine it with a dunk tank involved.
Possibility are endless.
Yeah. John, you've seen the dunk tank she has access to.
I know, I dunked Steph.
That's what she said. You dunked Steph.
Mm-hmm. And I threw in the ball.
Okay. Maybe Maximo should be worried if you're throwing when he's
Jill
in the
just
dunk
hit the
tank.
button. She just ran up there.
That's what I figured she would do, is just hit the button and dunk you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I think I think that might be a good time. That might sell me on this whole concept. I still ain't cooking shit though.
When you throwing a barbecue, fine.
Say that again. I couldn't
I
hear
said you throwing a barbecue would just be just fine.
you.
You
Yeah.
don't have to cook.
I ain't cooking shit. Did I made the decision. I had to go to Nietzsche's yesterday and pick up the money for the bands.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were supposed to Venmo me, and they were having a problem with Venmo, so they were like, "Oh, do you want to just come get it?" Like, yeah, okay, I'll come get it.
Mm-hmm.
So I popped down to Nietzsche's, and on my way back, I stopped at Tops. I grabbed myself a whole bag of wings. I make some bomb-ass chicken wings in the air fryer. I really do. I made some barbecue wings last night. So now I'm just like in my fridge looking at all the different sauces I have. Ooh, do I want to do the cluck sauce? Do I want to do the garlic parmesan? Do I want to do the... Like, I'm just looking at all the sauces I have. I'm like, ooh, I could make a whole shit ton of different wings. We tried to go for wings Saturday night after prom, and as mentioned prior, we got there shortly after the kitchen closed.
Mm-hmm.
But we got to say goodbye to Rags to Stitches one more time before they left, because they were waiting on their food when we got there. They got there right before the kitchen closed. We got there right after the kitchen closed. But everybody was looking at us like, "Oh man, you guys look great." We're like, "Yep, we do." Not great enough to beat Maximo and Rosie. Not great enough to win Best Dressed.
Sure, wore the dress. That was the only way to win.
You would have won if you wore the Nick John Gabriel Lucido dress. I feel like you would have won because Nick John Gabriel Lucido was the other person picking the winner.
Yeah, I could sure wear some hot shorts or something. I don't know.
It was supposed to be Dewey and Leland picking the winners, but Dewey had an issue where he couldn't make it. So I'm like, Lidl's, you're in charge. He's like, oh shit, I'm gonna go talk to Nick John Gabriel Lucido. Because Nick also didn't give a fuck. Like that's the thing. I don't have anything to do with the voting. I pick the people. I pick somebody. I say you pick people to do this, and it's always people who don't care about winning, so they're not gonna pick themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So, like Nick John Gabriel Lucido goes, oh, I don't get dressed up. This is as dressed as I get.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
How was your day?
My day's okay. I've been up since 7 in the fucking morning.
I've been drowning myself in...
Pepsi?
No. Orange soda.
Orange soda? Who loves orange soda?
I do. I do.
Anyway.
I want to watch that movie. I haven't seen the second one.
I haven't seen the second one yet either. I forgot there even was a second one until you just mentioned the like, hey, wait, there's a sequel to that I never saw.
The Paramount, though.
Dude, I gotta...
I don't have that one yet.
Shout out to the Simpsons... So it's come to this, a Simpsons Family podcast. I'm gonna be a guest.
Did you...
I'm gonna be a guest on there. Did
you do it?
My episode's recorded.
Oh, it's recorded?
So that'll come out in a couple of weeks. We're going to be talking about season 23's exit through the Quickie Mart.
Did you have fun?
I did. I was, I was a little like, I knew the format of the show. Like, I've listened to it. They're also, Corey and Brian are great friends of mine. I didn't know the other guy, Patrick. I just met him when he walked in the door. But I was, it was very much, it was a very relaxed environment. It was very fun. And I actually have like 6 pages of notes that I printed up. And I was like, man, I don't want to fucking carry 6 pages of notes around. So I sent them to myself on the phone, and I'm just sitting there like reading notes off my phone. And I think what my goal was kind of to get, shine some light on an episode that maybe doesn't get enough appreciation because it is in season 23. And the golden years were seasons 2 through 10. Buy our merch. Especially buy the I Don't Think So Joe t-shirt. I gotta buy myself another one of those. Mine got ruined. But yeah, no, it was a good time. The episode should come out in a couple of weeks. He said usually about 2 weeks from the recording. So
they're different. They record it and they show it.
Oh yeah, he mentioned like he made a mistake at some point. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna edit that out." Like, who edits a podcast?
Like, that's different.
Which
we don't pre-record our stuff. We just do it the day of.
You know what sucks, dude, is like Spotify is only gonna get the audio only this week. Like Spotify usually has the video. Spotify's only gonna get the audio.
Yeah.
Because something went haywire at the start of the show.
Oh.
I think it was because Nick John Gabriel Lucido was supposed to be here. So my system's just like, yeah, we're gonna fuck up anyway. I'm pretty sure John locked the door. I don't think you could just walk in.
I'm ignoring him.
Yeah, I would. That's what I always tell you to do.
You got other things to worry about than a clown.
We were talking about that when we were setting up for the Simpsons podcast, because they were talking about like emails they were getting. They're like, yeah, we'll just ignore these ones. Like, yeah, okay, understandable.
They're set up different.
They're set up. Everybody's got laptops, except for me. I had my phone. I didn't know to bring a laptop. I just brought my phone. But they got 4 mics around the table. One person on each side of the table. Brian's the host, and then there's Patrick and there's Corey, and then I was like between the table and the wall, so I'm like, yeah, okay, this isn't uncomfortable. It wasn't uncomfortable. It really wasn't. But like, like I'm too fat for this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, it was a good time. We I got to talk about one of my favorite episodes of the show. And when I got there, like Corey was still watching the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like she hadn't finished watching the episode, and I'm pretty sure that was her first time seeing it. So I got to see like the real time reaction of like some of the scenes in the episode, which was cool to me because like I saw this episode. It's a season 23 episode, so this is what 13 years ago. So yeah, it was nice to see somebody's like real time response to some of the jokes in the episode. But yeah, we're going to talk about Exit Through the Quickie Mart. And that's should come out in a couple of weeks. So you're looking for... So it's Come to This, a Simpsons Family podcast. You can find that on like... I had to find it on Spotify. They're not on like Google Play or Google Music, YouTube Music, whatever. But I found it on Spotify. So you can at least find it there. It is an audio-only podcast. You don't have to look at my handsome face.
It is handsome.
It is handsome. It's very handsome. That's why I can't win Best Dressed, is because my face like outshines my outfit no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Ange and I looked great.
You guys did, though.
Yeah.
You guys did.
I got my picture taken with everybody. Everybody wanted to get their picture taken with me. I got the one... I printed out the one with me and Andy. You got a printout, I think, of the one of me and you.
Yeah, I didn't get a printout.
Yeah.
Andy's a sweetheart.
Yeah. That was not, it was not, the printer was a little slower than I would have liked. But we got everybody that wanted to get pictures, they got their pictures. We had two girls that were like, how much is it? I'm like, yeah, at this point, just how much, like, I'll take your picture and print it out. I don't give a shit. Like, we're on the last band. Like, we're wrapping up. Like, you know, and they're like, no, we'll pay you. And then they threw me like $9. So I'm like, all right, that covers like 4 pictures. So I'm like, all right, which pictures do you want? Because we took like 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, oh, this one, this, you know, they picked 2 of them. So I printed both each out. And Andy's over while I'm printing them, like, hey, can we get a picture of the whole band? Like, can you give me like 5 minutes, dude? Like, this is gonna take a minute. So then we got those printed out. We got Andy. We got the whole band with the best dressed trophy. All the bands except for Skyway got a full band picture. Skyway didn't partake at all. I don't think in the photo booth.
They're good though.
Yeah, oh, they're amazing.
They're amazing.
I love those dudes.
I love his voice.
We're still all just really bummed that we still have not technically played a show together. Like, we've been on festivals, we've been on the same stage at festivals, but we have not played together.
He's a loud drummer.
He is a loud drummer.
But I'm louder.
I don't know, man. I think maybe he eased up over the last year, because I was talking to John, and John from Skyway has like custom fitted earplugs because he ruptured his eardrum last year. So he was very sensitive to sounds for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Ange did indeed pay for her photos. She wanted to clarify.
Hey, Ange.
I was doing free photos for all the bands and the people that were working with me on this, and Ange just insisted on paying. Like, okay, cool.
Then we found something tragic. Michael's burnt down.
Oh yeah, that sucks, dude. And the truck stop closed down. Where are you getting your spaghetti now? You're gonna have to make it at home.
It makes me more depressed than I am.
You're gonna have to start making spaghetti at home.
I know.
I got a sauce recommendation for you. Ange says hi.
Oh, hi, Ange. I really hope they rebuilt it.
I hope so too. Dude, Michael's was like a go-to for me when I was younger, so that sucks that shit caught fire.
So they're just like, yeah, I found that out, and that's like now even more depressed than I am.
She supports her peeps' endeavors, and I appreciate that. John, I was showing Ev all your ex-girlfriends.
Thanks. Wonderful. I appreciate that. I really do.
They include all the dating site girls? Anyway, but yeah, no, that sucks, dude. Like, that was a go-to for me when I was younger, when I lived in Niagara Falls. That was like, I was there like all the time.
I was gonna go there this weekend.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm like, your truck stop is closed, so you don't get spaghetti there. You can't get, now Michael's is closed, you can't get spaghetti
I
there.
used to get my spaghetti at Como, but some guy bought it and never opened it.
Yeah, so yeah, you're gonna have to make your own spaghetti now, dude.
Sad year.
I'll tell you what, though, you buy, but you know, how much you paying for a plate of spaghetti?
Yeah, if I got like a full order spaghetti dinner.
Yeah, like what do you spend? What do you spend on spaghetti when you go out for spaghetti?
If I go to Michael's, it's like $15.
$15. So you know you can go home and you can make that whole thing for like $5.
I know. My mom makes really good spaghetti. I was like, I'm just bugging her. Make it. It's too hot out. I don't give a shit.
John's like, there's vomit on his sweater already. Mom, spaghetti. That's what you got to do, dude. You got to go to Detroit and you got to go to Mom's Spaghetti. It's on 8 Mile. I don't know if it's actually on 8 Mile, but there's actually a restaurant in Detroit called Mom's Spaghetti.
And that was in the song. Oh, it makes sense.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I should have been raised in Detroit. But
well, so there is chefs, but you know we're all still kind of mad about him supporting.
I mean, there's Buzzies, but not really a big fan.
Pizza place spaghetti, pizza place pasta. Certain places have good pasta.
Yes.
So I don't know. I mean, Buzzies is okay. I wasn't a huge fan.
I mean, I was there. I was hungry.
Everyone follow Johnny's Journey for Love on TikTok. Eminem actually owns the place. I didn't know that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I heard he helped out that flooding shit.
Yeah, Eminem's a great dude.
Yeah, he did some of the rescue. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Like, he's a genuinely good dude. Like,
But you look at him, it's like, then you hear what he does. Like, he's a really nice guy. But,
Jumbo _ Johnny on TikTok. That's what you're looking for. I don't have TikTok, so you don't got to worry about me seeing it. Except she'll send it to me anyway. So
yeah.
You know.
So that's what I get for coming over.
Yeah, man. So you know, Chefs is still there, but like, I you know what? I got a place for you, John. I have the place for you to go get spaghetti.
What's that?
Okay.
Baskin Robbins.
That's an ice cream place.
I know. I'm just trying to make myself laugh.
And she'll make you spaghetti.
Okay.
Now, John, I got to tell you, you will appreciate this place. It's a little ways past Nick's house. It's called Elio de Palos.
I think I heard of it.
Okay. Now, here's why you'll appreciate this place. Not only can you get your spaghetti, but it is a wrestling-themed restaurant.
Yeah.
The original owner, Elio de Paulo, was a professional wrestler.
Yeah.
So there's all kinds of wrestling
You told me
memorabilia.
about it.
Yeah.
You told me about it.
Dude, there's your place to go get spaghetti now.
Another place I go to falls.
John can't even say that.
Spaghetti, bitch. I could say bitch.
No, I think she meant you can't say Elio de Paulos.
Elio de Palos.
Close enough. You did pretty good.
David's, Niagara Falls. Best meatball subs ever.
Okay. I don't know, man.
Down.
David's is literally right down the street from Viola's, so I ain't touching David's. I got Viola's.
David's.
Viola's, bro.
David's.
Viola's.
David's.
Viola's.
David's.
Viola's.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
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 Damn.
Thanks for agreeing with me. You almost got me too. That's the fun part. I had to think about it for a second. I'm like, oh shit, he almost actually got, like, I was thinking of doing that to you.
John, say.
See, if I read it to you, then you're going to know how to say it. So I don't want to read it to you.
How am I know?
I believe it's the word you were trying to say in a video last week at some point.
I don't know.
It's the title of a Nirvana song.
I don't remember that title. Come As You Are?
No, not Come As You Are. Doesn't even start with a C.
All the Small Things?
That's a Blink-182 song.
sounds like Teen Spirit.
No, that one also doesn't start with an A.
I'm a hardcore Nirvana fan. How have I not seen this before?
I don't know, but that's a pretty popular Nirvana song right there. John's gonna look it up now.
I think I heard every song from Nirvana.
You probably have. They ain't right. It ain't like they're writing new ones.
You don't know that.
There, she spelled it out for you.
N-U-ism. Oh, I have an N-ism. Everybody's giving me an aneurysm.
That was closer. You almost got it that time.
I'm gonna die from an aneurysm.
He's getting better. Dude, are you like taking like diction lessons? Are you like learning how to actually speak? Are you like, is that why you're not going to work? You're like secretly learning how to talk?
That's not too much.
Go to like speech classes?
That's not too much.
You're pronouncing things pretty well today.
That's not too much. I don't know. I don't know what I do with my time. Now say exhibit. Exhibit.
There you go.
Exhibit A.
Yeah.
I can spell bitch in Chinese.
Okay. I don't know, man. I feel like you're getting better at this speech thing.
YouTube.
YouTube. John's watching YouTube. John's like, I'm gonna tune into the next episode of Wrestle with Andy so I can hear how Joe pronounces things.
Mm-hmm. I watch some of your videos. You do.
Jill says she got you a date.
What? With my left hand?
I'm intrigued.
I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't know what she's talking about either. I'm intrigued.
Is it with the Krista Clown?
I don't know, but he shut up, didn't he?
Apparently left the horn on my car.
Apparently left a horn on your car, but that's, yeah. But yeah, no, you're getting better at that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna start talking about this a couple of minutes early here because
Yeah, go ahead. What do you think?
that's not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for this one. Nope, that's also not the one. This one! Summertime Madness, the Impurity, Exham, Priory, and Silverproof at Mr. Goodbar, Friday at 8 p.m. Join us July 18th at Mr. Goodbar as we return with our friends Exham, Priory, and Silverproof. $10 at the door. Doors at 8 p.m. Music at 9 p.m. That's 21 plus with your ID at Mr. Goodbar. My ID broke, by the way.
Mine's is cracked too.
No, mine actually, like, broke. Like, the piece is gone. Like, it's in my wallet, but it's, like, not attached. So I just ordered a new ID this morning.
Mm.
Yay. Anyway. So I'm like, are they going to let me into Goodbar with a broken ID? Like, hopefully they do. Like, it's got my birth date and my picture on it.
What broke?
Like, the top of it just broke right off.
Like a crack of it?
No, it was cracked, and then it straight up broke right off. Like, I don't want to...
Well, they may just mark you.
Yeah, like, no, it's literally, like... it's broken.
Oh.
The other part is in my wallet. Yeah, no, I'm sure it'll be fine for, like, Goodbar, but, like... apparently, like, you can't use it as proof of ID for, like, if you get pulled over or anything, if it's broken like that. So I had to order a new one. But anyway... so this is the show I'm planning on going to Friday night. And the reason is this is going to be Anth's last show with XM Priory.
Yes, I will be there too.
Their drummer. And, like, I've known Anth for years. Anth was actually, for a short period of time, the drummer in my previous band. And, like, so I've known him for a while. So once he got into XM, it was cool because, like, I got to see him all the time because I was always at their show. Jill says you know her and she likes you.
Does she? I don't. Does she have? Can she walk?
Anyway. So yeah, I'm super excited to, like, Ant's finally retiring. This is gonna be his last time drumming. At least in public.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't miss this. There's no way. Like, that's my homeboy. I gotta go support him. Even
too.
if he is a Cowboys fan.
I wonder who they're gonna be their new drummer.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Maybe they'll. I don't know when they're planning on announcing it, or if they've even got anybody.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
I'd love to meet them.
This is Where's the Nightmare End acoustic version from XM Priory on all WNY. ThinkSoJoE Show. Exham Priory on all WNY Think So Joe show. That was the acoustic version of Where's the Nightmare End, which I didn't realize I picked the acoustic version, but once we're locked in and the show started, I can't really swap out the songs anymore, so might hear the electric version of that on Friday night. Who knows? I don't know what their set list is going to look like, but I'm excited. Can't wait. Can't wait to see Anth play one more time. Like he was a great drummer to have in my old band. I know he's been a great drummer for XM. It was great getting to play with him when I played in XM 6 years ago. And it's been great seeing him at every show, and now it's all over. He's retiring. So his last show, Friday night, they're opening for the Impurity at Good Bar. $10 at the door, doors at 8, music at 9, which means they'll probably go on right around 10. So, if I had to guess.
She thinks I'm cute. Come again?
She thinks you're cute.
You know her for a while. I mean, a lot of people. I see a lot of guys. I see a lot of girls too. Last night I was with my mom and Coach Klein at the same time.
She thinks you're cute. Does she know you're sexy? Do you got the moves that drive the girls wild?
Super kick party.
No, that's somebody else. Nah, fuck those guys.
Hey, yo.
Not the NWO. I'm talking about the fucking Young Bucks. Fuck those guys. No, fuck those guys. Nope. Ain't doing it. I do own their theme song on vinyl.
They're not even a group anymore.
I know. I'm still salty because the Young Bucks. We were supposed to interview the Bullet Club on my wrestling podcast, and the Young Bucks were like, "Nah, we're not doing that." So, yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah, who needs them?
No longer EVPs. They lost their match on Saturday.
What was that? Well, that was a mistake.
It was if they won, Swerve and Will Ospreay, neither one of them would be able to challenge for the world title for a year. But if Swerve and Ospreay won, the Young Bucks were no longer EVPs.
No, so they lost. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Lots of crazy shit happening in wrestling this weekend. Yeah. Yeah, that happened.
I'm not caught up yet, but I can dream. I've been watching on my phone. Your phone.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently she thinks you're cute. You've known her for a while.
Okay.
John, if you could put one thing in your butt, what would it be and why? Don't forget, get your Ask John t-shirts at
Ask John t-shirts.
merch.thinksojoe.com. Is that what it is? I don't know. It'll pop up in a minute.
Let me in. No, I already let Bray Wyatt in. I don't need to let you in. I only let Bray Wyatt in. Sorry.
There's apparently DLC now in the 2K23 that has like unaired Bray Wyatt audio.
Yeah.
Like it's like so like you've never heard it before, and it's Bray Wyatt. And it's like that's super cool.
How about an 8-ball in my ass?
You're gonna put the 8-ball up your ass?
Not your 8-ball.
Not my good. Better not be my 8-ball.
Do I know this girl?
I will shove a cactus.
Cactus.
Up there if you shove my 8-ball up there. Anyway. What's it say? It is decidedly so. Yeah, you know the girl.
Okay. 8-ball never lies.
Yeah. Yep.
No, it's gonna fucking. It's gonna hop. I'm saying I'm drilling. It's gonna hop my brain now.
John,
Thinking, who the fuck is this girl that I know?
John, if you could remove one limb, what would it be?
Well, I can't. I'm a drummer.
Yeah, that's true. That
would.
Well, I mean, the drummer from Def Leppard only has one arm.
I would say my knee. Oh no, I would say my my right arm because it's my weak arm.
Let's say,
I'm a lefty.
you eating a snake with Bobby Boucher and his mama?
What part do you think I'm about to eat? I would say his knee. His knee. What's for dessert? Squirrel.
Yeah. Happy Gilmore 2's coming out soon.
The 25th.
25th. Okay, cool.
Of July.
That's 9 days from now. Looking forward to that. It's a Netflix exclusive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When I have better internet, I will watch it.
Worst milkshake flavor.
Banana.
Okay. I'll let Bob Paul know you said that.
He's a fake.
He's a real banana.
I'm not gonna argue with you about this. You know my opinion.
Because you know
my opinion.
Because you know you know I'm telling the truth. Why would I lie about this?
Uh-huh. And I'm Muhammad son.
What?
I don't know.
I don't even know what you said.
I'm Bill Gates, okay?
You're Bill Gates? Then how come you haven't paid me back yet?
I'm Donald Trump.
Then how come you haven't paid me back yet?
Spike Dudley.
Who I think weighs more than you.
Probably. That's determined. Where's Miss... John, can you tell us what hummus is?
Wow, you read that.
It's a little paste you put on your sandwich or your little the taco shell, soft shell. I don't like hummus. I never had it before, but it just seemed nasty to taste. It just seems gross to me. I just won't touch it.
How do you know you don't like it if you don't try it?
I don't know. It's like I don't like pie. Never.
You don't like pie? Is that what you just said?
I like cherry pie.
like the song or like actual cherry pie?
Cherry pie, yeah, actual cherry pie.
Okay.
And the song.
But what is hummus?
I don't fucking know. I want to go to school for that shit.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either. I don't think I've ever had it.
What do you think this is?
Hummus is a creamy dip or spread originating from the Middle East, made primarily from cooked mashed chickpeas, blended with tahini or sesame seed paste, lemon juice, and garlic. Actually, doesn't sound that bad.
Chick paste.
Yeah. Look at that. Angela's already in the chat telling you what it is before I got a chance to even look it up. I don't know. John doesn't like a lot of foods. John's very picky.
And some foods I never even ate before that I don't know if I would like.
I feel like some of these foods you would like if you ate.
Like, Joe gave me sushi the one time. I can't say that one. And I just threw it up. I gagged. I like my food cooked.
I don't think I would like sushi. I don't like seafood in general, so I don't think I would like sushi.
No, I don't recommend it. I mean, if you do like it, that's cool. Oh, I went to Red Lobster one time when I was a kid. Got sick and never go back.
Yeah, I'm not a big seafood guy, so I probably wouldn't like sushi. Jill says, John, what's a chickpea?
Chickpea?
Yeah.
I don't fuck. I don't go to Chick-fil-A. We go there.
Buy your Ask John shirts at merch.thinksojoe.com.
Buy your Ass Boys t-shirts too. AEWshop.com. They're not gonna use the name. I'm gonna use the name.
I don't think they're selling those anymore because they're not a. No, the Ass Boys are still
Ass
a thing.
Boys.
They got T-shirts that say Ass Boys.
Ass Boys.
They have T-shirts that say that though.
What's his name?
Danhausen.
Danhausen. I think he made some back then. But Billy loved it.
Yeah, I know. That's because Danhausen is very nice, very evil.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't you just love the way he says sushi?
Go fuck yourself, bitch. I can say.
He can say that just fine.
That's just fine. Sushi, my foot up your sushi ass. I speak very good bitchinese. And no. I got Chinese. He's my translator.
I speak very, very fluent Johnese.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. That's why Ange will point out when she has typos. I'm like, I didn't even notice.
Sushi.
You do realize I talked to John, and now I'm also talking to I talk to Andy, and Andy does voice text, and it always fucks up on him. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I know exactly what you're trying to say.
Sushi.
There was one in the group chat a few days ago. I don't know if I. Let me see if I can find. Oh, that's the Eric and Danielle text. It's Punk Rock Prom. There it is.
GTG.
She says GTG, which means got to go.
Got to go?
She's got to go. I did say in the Punk Rock Prom group chat, same lineup next year. And everybody's like, yes. Trying to find what Andy accidentally sent. There it is. He said, unless we could get less than Jake on this, I also agree that's more dance is funny. And then he corrected himself to say that 4 bands is plenty. Talk to text. But yeah.
Those are great guys, though.
Yeah, I love those dudes. And they are super excited to be invited back next year for Punk Rock Prom.
Mm-hmm.
And I swear I will book the exact same damn show next year.
But hopefully we're on it.
And hopefully we're on it. So I will book the same damn show next year because that shit was fun. I would love to do that. Just run it back one more time. Same bands. Just everybody competing for the fucking, best dressed and king and queen and all that shit. Hey, hopefully whoever Jill's trying to set you up on a date with, maybe they'll.
Apparently I know the girl.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So I look forward to this date, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, a date's a date.
Aren't
you supposed to be doing speed dating next week? Or is that 2 weeks from now?
I didn't sign up.
We should sign you up. I don't know why you didn't sign up.
My head hasn't been here.
Gotcha.
It's been on my shoulders.
I guess if I lean like this, you can see my lights on my chair.
You ever watch the episode of SpongeBob where he forgot his name and there's little SpongeBob's in his head trying to go through?
Yeah.
That's pretty much going through my head right now. We gotta find his file.
I lost my identity.
What's your name? He's being a chef. He learned how to be then I must meet the chef. What's your name? And it's my name. I don't know my name.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what's in my head right now.
Seen that episode?
Little John's running around trying to find these files.
There was a Simpsons episode. It was something like that. Like Homer's ambition was like he had little guys in his head running, little Homers running around, and like his ambition like beat the crap out of everybody else, and he just started doing all this other stuff.
You know, you hasn't been on the show lately?
Who?
Laura.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks.
I hope she's all right.
Yeah, I'm sure she's fine. She disappears from time to time.
I miss her insulting me.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got everybody else insulting you now.
And her canceling your show.
You got Jill insulting you, and you got Maximo insulting you. And,
Chris the Clown.
yeah, you got me insulting you. All in good fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Fuck you, Maximo. For winning. Fuck you.
Yeah, he gets to brag about that for a whole damn year now.
Uh-huh. It's okay, bro. Rosie, understandable. Maximo, fuck you. I love you, but fuck you. I saw the speech. Got anything to say? Well, I won this year. Fuck you, John.
And then as he's getting off stage, he goes, "Oh, I get to brag about this for the next year."
Getting a stone cold stunner every time he brags about it.
He gets to brag about it for the next. He's the prom king. He was like, I started the show and he goes, "Hey, who won prom king? I missed it." I'm like, yeah, whatever, King Maximo.
King Maximo, like he's the king of the ring or something.
He won the king.
King Maximo.
They look good with those crowns on.
He did.
They did.
He did.
I think Ange and I would have looked better with them, but hey, what are you gonna do? You know.
I knew I should have kicked his ass when I had the chance on stage.
I feel like with all the bands shouting me out, like people would have thought the fix was in if I fucking would have won. So I'm actually kind of glad I didn't win, but also like, damn, I should have won. But like every single band was like, "Oh, thanks, Joe, for having us." Like, don't fucking thank me. Like, I wanted you guys on this show.
If you would have won, it would have been the same thing. I would never heard any of it.
No, same exactly. Now you just got it. Now it's just Maximo that you're gonna not hear the end of it from.
Because you'd be talking about it the whole show if it was you. So who?
I'd be sitting here with the crown on.
I know you would.
Yeah, I'd totally rock that shit. I'd be like, yep.
You could you that night you could have won the crown and best dressed.
I could have. I didn't.
And you would have rocked both of those out.
I could have, but I didn't. So, yeah. Next year I'll prepare further in advance and actually have like a trophy with like a best dressed written on it or something. I don't know.
No, I'm reclaiming my championship next year. Now I know what I did wrong, and now I must correct myself.
I'm interested. I didn't see what your suit was supposed to look like, so I don't know what you I don't know what you were planning to show up in.
It would have been just great, just great. It would have been singing my song. Not Sweet Child of Mine.
I did hear that at Nietzsche's.
When?
Before everybody got there, we were setting up. I'm setting up the photo booth, and all of a sudden, from the other end of the room, I hear "Sweet Child of Mine." I'm like, "Who's playing John's song?"
Brian.
And just like, "Oh, that's me."
Of course, it makes sense now.
She was listening to. She had Spotify going while she was blowing up balloons.
And what was it? And I asked you for 15 minutes talking about the Gin Blossoms because Skyway was playing Gin Blossoms.
Which is hilarious because right before you did that, Ange said, "Don't be a gin blossom," which means don't be a hypocrite. Because I have this thing about the Gin Blossoms. If you got 15 minutes, I'll tell you about it. No.
You can.
I have this thing about the Gin Blossoms, right, where they're hypocrites.
All right, they really?
So think about it, right? They have a song, right? They got this one song, like, "I don't believe anything anybody is saying until I hear it from you," right? They have that one song, right? You know that song?
Yeah.
Okay. But then they have this other song, right? Where they go, "Oh, I heard about you from the whispers at the bus stop." So they're believing now the people at the bus stop? Do they believe you or the people at the bus stop? The whispers on the schoolyard, very hypocritical.
I did not realize that.
Yeah. I've always realized this.
Not realize that.
I've always had this like thought about this.
Oh.
And then like if you listen to the song "Follow You Down," like that song contradicts itself.
Huh.
Anywhere you go, listen to these lyrics.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go, I'll follow you down. I'll follow you down, but not that far. So you're not really following them anywhere they go, right? You won't follow them that far down, but you follow them anywhere they go.
Okay.
And any place but those you know by heart. So
You really got to think about this stuff, then. I really didn't sit down. I heard the songs.
They're very, very contradictory of themselves. They're very hypocritical.
Huh.
So whenever we hear the Gin Blossoms, it's like, how very Gin Blossoms of you, very hypocritical, like. So yeah, so I have that joke going with Ange, and then I have the blowing for soup joke with you, because we saw them talk about the Gin Blossoms.
And Jared called you out.
Jared did call me out once.
Yes, from blowing for soup.
Yeah,
Called you out.
He called me out once. That is true.
I was like, oh shit. And it was a message. It wasn't a video, but it was a message.
No, it was a comment. He had a video. Somebody shared a video, and I talked about how long they talked in between songs. Like, man, the band is great, but like they need to shut the fuck up and play music. Basically. It's not exactly what I said, but basically. And he was like, "Yep, that's what a Bowling for Soup show is." Like, touche. Like Jarrett from fucking Bowling for Soup.
And he said your name, Joe Kent.
Jarrett from Bowling for Soup fucking called me out. Yep.
It's like, oh.
That happened. Ooh, we gotta get out of here.
Yes.
Okay. Coming up on Friday, as all of these shows are, at the Montage Music Hall in Rochester, New York, it is the Invictra EP release, which obviously features Invictra. It is doors are July 18th at 6 p.m. Online scheduled ticket price day of is $18. Advance is $15. It's Invictra's EP release with Damages, DredNeks, Krata, and Drag. Doors at 6 p.m. Purchase tickets at etix.com. The link is in the event page. You're looking for Invictra's EP release. That's at 50 Chestnut Street in Rochester. We're going to play our boys, the DredNeks. Which, if this show was in Buffalo, that would be a tough call. Because, like, DredNeks or Exham, like, they would both be like, no, go see the other one. But, yeah, this is DredNeks on all WNY. Song's called Human Parasite.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And we'll see you next week.
See you next week.